Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the stream here at VRML. It's late night, it's OCE. Well, at least late night for me, and maybe for some of you. Welcome to the stream. We got the channel predictions up for the next couple minutes. You guys want to take some bets? Saw Crazy Kit stopping in there. Who's also in the game here on Shotz and Giggles alongside Pineapples. Currently got 3 players for each side, waiting on the 4th perhaps for both. So until then, a little bit of Echo overtime. Perhaps. Gunslinger not having any sleep. Well, I don't know. You tell me. I'm feeling energetic enough. It may be 2:30 a.m., but that's quite all right. I'm quite all right. Yeah. See, even turn on the lights. Actually, just before this, I won't lie. I was playing a little bit of Valheim. I don't get to play many games too often, but took a little time, you know. Feeling good. Feeling energetic. Was sailing the deep blue. Killed some trolls. Maybe even some ones in the chat. Just kidding. You guys are awesome. Mostly. But yeah, welcome to the stream. So, still waiting again on the 4th players here, but in the meantime, can check out these 2 teams. For Shotz and Giggles and Pineapples, they have a 6-10 record and 5-8 respectively here, but Shotz and Giggles putting on some more wins as of late. You know, had a little rough stretch in the middle, but currently won 3 of their last 4 matches actually, and 4 of their last 6 in total. So nice stuff from Shotz and Giggles. On the Pineapple side, they won their last match against the Tricksters. Dropped a couple matches before that, and then against Shotz and Giggles actually prior, and then Echo Japan, but winning their match against Quest. So 2-2 in their last 4 games. So yeah, both these teams looking for a little something. Making sure to hydrate, absolutely. Although no water, so wait. You can't even tell what this. Well, do you know what this is? Obviously, it's a bit green screened out, so I think that's your first hint on what this may be. I unintentionally censored it. In any case, I'm gonna drink my invisible drink, courtesy of Mermaid Man. Barnacles, boy, that's good. All right, well, anyway. Still waiting. Maybe a 3-on-3 at this juncture. I mean, we got a little bit of time, but we'll see how it goes. Soggy Bunning saying to check out the standings. I can. I will. Hold on. Let's see. So, let's see. Standings wise. What am I looking for? Leviathan and Outlaws at the top here. Horseman and Gigglez. I know Crazy Kick, excuse me, in the chat was mentioning the something interesting had happened, like some more roster moves. The whole Sunday night hype, right? What you guys call it? Some changes. Let's see. One moment. All right. So yeah, checking this out. 9th place, Master Tier. Entropy. Interesting. So Entropy, let's see. Oh, actually, I think this is something Dak and Men had mentioned. Yes, could be. He was mentioning working on some sort of fixes for ranks displaying a little bit weirdly, perhaps, because, you know, in North America and Europe, the Master Tier kind of resets and whatnot, so there might be some issues there on the OCE side. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Explain it for you guys. Nothing more to explain. Just a potential bug there. I don't know the exacts, but I was discussing separate things about ranks and whatnot with Deck, and he's working on some API stuff to help out Ignite and get us some more up-to-date ranks, because currently the ranks, as people may have noticed, aren't 100% up-to-date all the time, but they should be pretty soon. So that may explain that as far as any interesting divisions that you see. Just a little bit of website side fixes coming in soon. Don't worry about it. But yeah, good to see you guys here. So Gunslinger, you're looking good. At least in my head, you look very, very good. But yeah, glad you're joining here. Tubu as well, Quinton. Saving up 15k channel points for some casts. So cool. Good stuff. Of course, the channel point rewards, they're here on channel 1. If you accumulate the 15k, you get a cast. Guaranteed. Well, mostly. I mean, basically we try very, very hard. If we don't do it, we'll refund you your points, of course. But essentially, if you redeem it, and especially as long as it's like a day in advance, at least, you know, if it's a few hours in advance, then it gets a little bit iffy sometimes. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much a guarantee that you will get one of your upcoming games casted like that week or within a week. So, yes. Rhino also in the chat. Fourth is here, says Crazy Kit, waiting on their fourth. And yeah, can see that is indeed the case. Well, fingers crossed. Now, let's see. Cam Jam G is shouting out Soggy Bunnings. Where? Where's Cam Jam? I don't see it, Cam Jam. These are lies. Gunslinger saying, I've been replaced by Discord. My Discord thing. Am I missing something? I don't have any DMs or anything. It's up. CamJamG. Oh, my Discord is there. That's interesting. See, I was looking in the League org trying to see who was there. Well, with that is definitely not what I wanted, although if you want to look at my Discord, you can. Un momento, por favor. I am back. It's Palidore. Multilingual I am. In any case, I'm back. Back in black, / red, white, and somewhere a little blue. I realize we're an OCE though, not NA. How does Pally get all those sly sayings, man? Well, part of it is that it's 2:38 a.m. You know what they say about creativity and whatnot. It's always best when you're kind of in that half asleep zone. Now, granted, I'm pretty wide awake, but I don't know. My strongest casting, I feel like, or at least my most easy flowing casting, honestly comes during the OCE games. Oddly enough, you know, a few hours before I end up getting to sleep, but in the depths of the night, in the cracks of dawn, I'm cracking on the casts oftentimes. So really, NA doesn't get the best of me. Only OCE does. But with that, let's see. Looks like we got our 4. Yeah, all right. So we got 4 on 4 about to start. I think. I hope, maybe even more. Glad to see that because, although 3 on 3 happens from time to time, I wasn't looking for a throwback match. I want a full 4 and full force. And with that. Actually, there. On that note, since you did see the Discord chat, you can see exactly what I was talking about. Dakin talking about helping out Ignite there with some ranking things and whatnot. And yeah, I was shouting them out earlier in the NA cast because Ignite's been doing some work. Aside of, okay, they've been doing work on the stream packages for us with the stat overlays, and then also on the streams themselves. Ignite playing earlier in the day for those who may or may not have seen. It was a match versus Corrosion, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Corrosion, and went, as I recall, in fact, let me just be accurate about it. I don't need to assume. I'm not in the business of assuming, because you know what they say about that makes a door out of you and me. So one moment. Just to confirm, the teams have been pinged, right? Yes, I didn't forget. Good. I'm on the ball today. Or the disc. I'm sorry, I'm on the disc. Okay, yeah, so it was a 2-rounder, and fun matches tonight. We had 5 in a row over at North America. We were intending for 6, but a couple delays here and there. Anyway, Quentin, how are you at 8? I'm at 4. Who's at 8? Who's at 4? Crazy Kit in there, readying up. Cool, good, very good. 10 a.m. for Scrimbot. Yeah, good morning to our, I would assume, European comrades there over the other ocean. Yeah, so, OCE people joining us from one side, we got EU joining us from the other side, and then all around the world for that matter. La 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 la. Anyway, Gunslinger saying forecast hit high gold today, big stoked. Awesome, congrats. That's nice. I mean, right on the edge of diamond, huh? Well, yeah, I mean, long season, so plenty of time for that. I know we saw There Is No Team earlier on in the day as well, who also had a successful showing against, I think it was Forecast, right? So the thing is about Tint is that I didn't get the chance to say it because I was camming at the time, but I think they're an interesting story to follow as well, because for Tint, they are a team who's you know, they struggled to start the season off, and they started at Diamond. They went down to Gold after losing a handful of games. I think maybe like 4 of their first 5 or something like that, or 5 of their first 6, something along those lines. And then they kind of been putting up back on a streak and working their way back up to Diamond and such. And you know, you see a lot of those stories develop throughout the season, which is always fun to watch. Now, obviously, over in the Master and High Diamond tier, you got Anomaly and Aurora for North America entering the Master tier. Wrath being relegated back down to Diamond for at least this cycle. Over in Europe, same case with Baked Potato and Nameless, where it was Blank and Hyperion who came into the Challengers Cup last weekend, and then they took their Master slots as well. So, like I said, it's kind of cool over the course of the season seeing how those ranks all pan out and play out, and how the teams develop. What's a Super Duper, by the way, Soggy? I'm just barely getting my head wrapped around the Soggy Bunnings, and now you're throwing this Super Duper. I feel like that's a fake thing, though. You're trying to pull one on me. You're not gonna snag me, Soggy. I know your tricks. Pesky. Quentin saying, your match is on Sunday. If we win both, we move up Diamond. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Good stories. Good developments. Rhino saying, best icy polls ever. You know, when I went over to IEM Katowice, back in playing with ESL and doing those lands, there were a lot of icy polls. Because Katowice. Poland. Anyway. Let's see here. So, full rosters as well, as you can see there on the screen. For Shotz and Gigglez, Crazy Kit, Denny Snipes, Koala Kid, Smeechy, Ali CW, Rhino 999. Over on the side of Pineapples, Manly Pineapple, Silent, Dr. Jack Fleming, the distinguished one, Hollow, Seb Shreds, and Chris. That said, do not miss the start of the first round. Here we go. That is the sound of the countdown, and right back around to the midfield. Let's go. Round around like a carousel. In fact, as the headbutt play starts it off for Pineapples. Now, I thought we were having maybe a 4-on-4, but looks like we're back down to a 3, so I'm not sure what happened there, but regardless, we're going. We're going. And taking the disc, it's Denny, but right back out of the hands, it's Chris. Won't miss. First 2 for Shotz and Gigglez. Wait a minute. They changed teams on me, didn't they? Or changed sides. I know for a fact they were on opposite sides when I stopped, unless I'm going crazy, which might be the case. Well, I'll swap them around again. I'm not crazy, right? I'm not imagining that. I swear they were on blue when I started this stream, pulling a fast one. I see what you're up to, OC. This is Sunday Madness, is what it is, not hype. Sunday Madness, I say. Nonetheless, back into the mid lane. It's switched for you guys, and now it's Pineapples with the disc. So, my mistake. But we're off to a good start nonetheless. As it will be back to the cloud, bouncing off. There's Hollow, but Hollow getting hollowed out by Ali. Now Ali throwing it down that alley, right through that tunnel, right to Koala, and Koala gonna eye that goal. Looking might fine, a little bit of a ding, but still might have the rebound, and a little bit of time, but a good tap boost off, and now we'll back it out wisely to the boot. Crazy Kit fills it. It's 2-2. Shotz and Gigglez got their first deuce. I'm just making extra sure I didn't miss anything else. I'm telling you, the mind plays tricks on us casters here. With that though, over here, it's Ali being stunned. A great grab and stun from Silent, the silent killer. That said, we'll miss the pass here, so it's going to be a contest between, well, Ali and pretty much all of the blue team here, but it will still be taken back. Actually, again, there's Koala down male slots, but will not be a hit. Still yet a rebound by the shoulder. A good stun, a little dusty there, but back to Ali perhaps as Ali goes for that wall gather. Now Shotz and Gigglez are gonna wiggle and wriggle their way through the fields, and Ali gets the 4th point. And Shotz and Gigglez back up by 2. Gotta rewrite my names on my monitor as well. Pro tip for casters. I mentioned this a few times, but people who are trying to get more efficient with casting, I have dry erase tape on top of my monitor, and then just use dry erase markers there to kind of write down the names, so I don't even have to really focus too much in terms of remembering which team is which. But of course I had written them the wrong way because of the trickery, the sabotage, the sabotage even. Nonetheless, here it's Hollow over to Silent, trying for the teammates down at the ramp area. Not going to quite get there, and Denny will. So on this recovery, Hollow with that disc, Hollow to the midline. That's gonna bounce ruggedly every which way. Now opting to dive out was Denny, and Koala also in that vicinity, but right down the mid lane and hiding behind that tree, it's gonna be Chris MC, and laying down the hammer, but will be another tap off into the collection from Hollow. And Hollow scoping it out, trying to send one once again deep down midfield. Both teams getting there about the same time on that double dive, but it's Crazy Kit with all the tools in the kit, but taking it away. Ali now trying to fill it. That is to say the goal. One more time. Will they get it? Looking like not the case. Seb shreds with the disc, but trying to shred through the defense instead. Some shredded cheese, and now geez, it's back into the mid lane where it's gonna actually be missed by that midfielder. Denny is there, but a faster boost coming in from Koala and Koala. Nonetheless, it's Ali with a disc, and Ali right down the lane. Almost another interception. Now it's gonna bounce right back towards that bow tie, and seeing if they can address this. Settle down a little bit and find some of these slow plays potentially right now for both teams. A lot of ping pongs. That said, a shot from long is not there. Would have been on had it not been for the goalkeeper in the way. So good take back as it goes to the trap. Also welcome T-Poo in the chat. How do you do T-Poo? Poo? Crazy Kit with the disc tapping off. And a nice cross. Koala Kid got the goal. Crazy Kit the assist, and again, good passing plays here. That's what they needed to find their goal, and they found their Zen just as well. 4:42 remaining in round 1.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Also shout out to Kopesh. Don't think I shouted you out yet, and if I did, well, you got it, 2 of them. But yeah, good to see you guys here. It feels like it's been forever, but I think it's only really been, what, a week or, well, maybe a little longer, week and a half or so. We had the break and such, and so yeah, you know what? By all counts, in VR time, it has been forever. 2 whole weeks or a week and a half. Nonetheless, the speed, not half speed, but full speed, gonna be taken by Ali, and Ali looking down the goal. It's gonna be closed by Hollow. That said, hello, it's Chris MC taking it right back, and Chris MC does see the clear as it bounces bottom corner, top corner, right down the center. Taken here by Seb Shreds, and moving it on up the floor. Seb Shreds will get stunned, and Ali, nice defense on the dive. That is down the tunnel on the clear.
Blue team has the disc.
See, Gunslinger saying, let's get it, OC. We got it. Get it, got it, good. But yeah, I always love doing these OCE streams. Definitely a fun time. A little backwards clear from Koala. But Seb finding the trap. Right back to Koala. Koala finding Crazy Kit. Nice passing, but nice snagging. Not of the soggy variety, that said. Here is Denny with a disc and sending it over to Ali at the pack. And Ali with the open goal. That's gonna bounce. Maybe a rebound from Ali. So just a self-pass. And then one more to Koala. And Koala did. It's 8-2. cleaning up that initial miss with that koala bib, in fact, and Ali finding that assist. Nice work here by Shotz and Gigglez. Pineapples definitely causing some trouble here and there in the midfield, but just unable to really get some points on the board beyond those first couple earlier on. So seeing if they can get right back on it. I mean, you know, they're jousting. You can see kind of one down every single lane, but unfortunately not meeting the hands that they wanted. There's Crazy Kit with the 10-2 advantage now for Shotz and Gigglez. Did I just say soggy? No, never. Never, never. Wait, I just did again. And you didn't even redeem a caster's shoutout. How does that work? I think you owe me money. Just kidding. Always glad to see Soggy, whether it's in the chat or in the game on those casts. Gotten plenty of those casts since last season, so good to be back here. Here in Echo Overtime. Or just Echo OCE, as the case may be. Depending on the day, but right there, two teammates trying to link up for Pineapples, and maybe just a second too late. They're going to try and get back on the defense. A stun coming in there, but nice shield. So we'll maybe open up a lane. A nice tap boost from Silent, but Koala Kid, that's a good boost, and a stun. Oh, the slap shot almost on. Now Crazy Kit will have a chance at this collection. 3 defenders hanging back there in the bubble area. All 4, in fact, now. Making their way up the floor, so the nest coverage was there, but kind of losing that coverage once the stun went out. The shot going out, the shot dinging and ringing back into the wedge. Taken by Ali. Splitting off on the defense here. Some good coverage there on that backboard area as Crazy Kit works it off that backboard. Nice save from Hollow. Filling it up there defensively and trying to send it to that tunnel where will be recovered by Ali with about a second as Shreds tries to recover the disc, but instead gets juked. A little bit of dancing here in OCE and Deep Blue Sea. It's Crazy Kit gets free for the 2-point hits, and they're back up by 10. Gunslinger also pointing out something that definitely myself and Pam and anyone who's casted here, really good times getting to see these OCE teams week by week, season by season, rapidly. I do mean rapidly improving, and not only that, growing. Importantly as anything, growing. We were seeing new teams at the regular here over the weeks in season 3, just increasing constantly. A lot of that too, as well, courtesy of the Japan region, definitely growing in population, and now joining here in OCE VRML, bringing on. Obviously, too, had Hikaika Higashi from OCE region here, and one of our new moderators. So it's definitely been a huge growing effort from the team side and just from numbers alone. So great to see. But that said, it's 12-2. First round. Going the way of Shotz and Gigglez. Alright, so up and up to the score screen there, courtesy IgniteVR.gg. Take a look at what they got for you and got for me. And here, once again, it's me. And fortunately, not my Discord window this time, although I might have to check the Discord window in a second. Let's see, timeout will be had. So, regardless, we'll read this for you. Let's see. Crazy Kit. As I crazy spit, don't mind that. I might need to hydrate. Crazy Kit with 8 points, 1 assist, and 11 stuns. You had Denny with the save, 3 stuns. Koala Kid for 4 points, 3 assists. And Ali, that's 2 and 1 points and assists, as well as 3 steals. So nice job there. 16 stuns also lead the way. Sogging there. D-Foot is 51. 51 what? Level 51? Is there another level 51? I know over in North America, for those who, I'm sure you're familiar because they played a lot of games, but Pyro Polar Bear, Ender Slot from Space Force Area 51, they are 2 level 51s because they both have over 10,000 public matches played, so I'm sure you guys are quite familiar with them. Spent money on a shout out, just say goodbye. Goodbye. You didn't need to spend money for a shout-out. I've been shouting you out all day long. Soggy Budding Snags! Thanks for stopping by. Go enjoy yourself in Echo. See, that's the thing, Soggy. I'm right on board with you. When I come in and cast these games, it makes me want to play too. I know a lot of people have iterated the same kind of thing. They watch the streams and they're like, okay, this is fun, but I want to go play now. So, you know, Go enjoy it, Soggy. Be merry, be soggy, get a lot of snags, even some bunny hops. And I'll see you at the next inning. Anyway, on the side of Pineapples, checking out their stats, Hollow, Shreds, and Silent. Look at that, all got 2 saves apiece, so some good defense there, certainly. Just, you know, the offense, as we pointed out, was the one thing where they couldn't quite get it going, so how you turn those saves, 75% of them, into the offense, that's the important part, and seeing if they can get it better together there in the second round. Definitely would not be an uncommon thing to see those round-to-round differences. Chris with the 2 points and 17 stuns to lead the way on the stun department, as well as the point department, and the steals with 2, so not too shabby. Soggy saying, I cannot leave, and cruising. Stop. Cruising, just showering me with compliments these last 2 days. Good games earlier, by the way. That was a fun match. I finally got to cast 4 kings again. I swear, I feel like I'm casting a lot of master teams in general, but I feel like I've only casted 4 kings like twice or 3 times or something. It hasn't been too much. I don't know. It's a conspiracy. I blame Skinny somehow. Like my invisible soda. Lukewarm Sprite. Alright, Soggy. F in the chat for Soggy. Bye, bye, bye. Like in sync. Oh no, I'm not in sync because round's starting. I didn't even get my overlays. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Just kidding. Go have fun. And we'll see you again soon, Soggy, as it will be the round 2 launch. Now, wait. Bye, bye, bye. That was in sync, right? Or was that Backstreet Boys? Stop it, Pally. Your 90s are showing. Anyway, taken here by Seb Shreds. Now, I will say, cruising, though, the one thing is... Did you guys have to, you know, get the game winner? Like, you couldn't just give me a round 3? I'm just asking. It was a good game, though. I won't complain from game-winning shots like that. It was pretty slick. That said, though, Silent with the disc. Silent gonna work it up the floor here. Has a couple cutters. Over to Seb, a little bit above the reach. So this is gonna enable maybe a grab. Ali actually tapping it out. And Hollow with the disc now. Now over there to Chris. Chris has Seb. This is a 2-on-1. And going for the stun as Chris converts. And Pineapples are on the board first. Good news for them. Of course, they did start out the first round similarly with 2 points early. So we'll see how that plays out, you know, by the end of it. But it's a good news that they can start off with a strong score after a big drought in round 1. Went back and rewatched it, says Cruising, so close. Could have easily went to round 3. Yeah, it was close. But yeah, it was fun watch for sure as Koala watching out. Just a little drive-by stun. Didn't need to do it, but did just because I could. Defense here for Pineapples trying to line up, and good dive out there from Silence. Right at that nest, kind of catching the offender in no man's land. I said offender, not Ender. Ender wasn't off at all today, but anyway, back to the midfield. Gonna be taken here by Seb perhaps, but Seb getting stunned, and now Koala the grab. All 4 defenders actually leaving the goal, so this may just enable the 3. Oh, the fader from Ali! What a thing of beauty! And that was a beast of a shot. Someone called Disney. Up by 1. That was sweet. That was also difficult. I mean, no momentum, no forward momentum behind that. That is a high degree of difficulty hit. Beautiful way to start it off here. Quinton asking, can cast more matches? You're doing homework. Unfortunately, there are no more matches, at least not for, I think, an hour and a half or so. So, at which point, if I happen to be awake enough, I may consider it. But there is a 50-50 chance I will be a little bit too far gone in the night. But we'll see. But this is actually the only one for this little block here in OCE tonight. Now that said, a shot being had, or a stun rather, there's a shot. So got that in reverse order, but the reverse Uno as Seb Shreds tries for a second time, but not having luck on the Dusty that time around. Back to the nugget from Ali, to Ali rather. Ali, all kinds of moves. A crab walking around that Geo. And that is one of the most graceful crabs I have seen. They will nab their 5th point off that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, so Pineapples, again, finding themselves kind of in a familiar position. Let's see if they can get that rollout through this time. A little fast on that, and actually almost still grab. They might have a chance here, as it will be a 3-on-1 dive of Ali, though, somehow coming out alive again. I think it's the second time. The first one may or may not have been Ali, but I think it was. Those, again, outnumbered 3-on-1 dives somehow coming out the lane. But that said, Hollow is there for the recovery by the station, so they're still going to be good to go. Trying for that deep line clear or pass perhaps, but will be taken by Ali. That's a bouncer, and the rebound nearly had there from the orange team from Shotz and Gigglez, but good job by Hollow to get it through that chaos and through the cluster as they send it back through, bouncing off the Rad logo. But another intercept by Denny Snipes outside that goal. So trying to put together these stacks as they come out the stun. I like that. See if they can redirect, but losing each other just a little bit as it will be snagged again from Hollow. Playing those lanes. Luigi saying, I gotta update my headshot with the Fabio hair now. Not sure it's Fabio hair so much as, I don't know, just quarantine hair. I don't know, I kind of dig it. I mean, I think I could use a little bit of a touch-up, but up until this last year, it's been a long time since I've had long hair. In any case, though, maybe I'll get that done next time I see a photographer. Who knows? But that said, over to the other side now, other end of the floor. That's going to bounce right off the boot. Maybe a perfect setup should a Pineapples player get there, but unable to find the grabs quite in time. You see them arriving, but it's a little bit late. That's a nice redirect, though. Unfortunately, just gives it right back to Ali, and Ali clearing it down. Now another take back here by Crazy, perhaps. The goal is going to be covered, though, by Chris. Meanwhile, Silent at the shoulders. Silent! Oh, the Silent Knights, and not singing a happy song was Crazy Kit off of that one as the clear goes right down bottom lane. Now a light boosted Ali will arrive there as well as Snipes. Denny Snipes, the clear. And again, some light boosts all down the floor, kind of a... You know, a lot of spacing in between all these players here as maybe trying to play it a little bit slowly for Shotz and Gigglez, find their opportunities, knowing that they're up, but not by a ton as we get to the last 4 minutes of round 2. So, yeah, we are, again, we are one single shot away. Shout out, single shot, but one single shot away from this being, again, a potential complete turnaround, essentially, of the momentum that's being had here by Shotz and Gigglez, because for as you know, many shot opportunities and as many shots that they got in the first round, it's not really been quite the same here in the second. They got those two off, but really possession time is not really favoring them quite as much. That said, Pineapple's a chance, so Chris diving in along with Silent in the stride, but Silent trying to hide from that shoulder defender. Meanwhile, we'll get the grab, but back again, it's Ali the steal. And Ali turning around now looking for some boost. Pineapple's trying to do much the same, but good stun by Koala Kid to enable maybe this recovery here as Seb Shreds gets the disc. Tipu saying that's just base internet. Now, bad internet beats you. That's an EU player right there. Very good one, in fact. That said, though, back to the wedge. 3 minutes left now, so a lot of time being spent off the clock, which is, you know, to the advantage here of Shotz and Gigglez more so. So just trying to stay alive. Oh, looking like a Dusty, but the ambitious shot taken out and sent out of there. Oh, a nice stun as well from Chris. You saw that would have been intercepted in the midfield had it not been for Chris's stun. That's almost a goal just as well. Let's see, rebound here up at the ceiling. That goal is exposed if they can get this disc back, but no, a tap will be taken by Seb Shreds, and Seb, kind of equally ambitious shot there. Maybe a second too late because the goal was covered at that juncture. That said, Crazy Kit might have an angle, but instead getting into a kind of a wrestling match there in the tunnel, all these players. But way back into the trap and into the tunnel. It's looking like a Pineapple possession for at least a moment there. Tapping off his Seb with a minor juke and back up as it bounces towards that cloud to Ali. Agent Victoria, also shout out to you. Glad to see you here in the Twitch chat. I feel like it's been a little while since I've seen your name. Although I remember saying something Victoria something a couple weeks ago, but I think that was something talking about you. Rumors spreading viciously, I don't know. But Soggy lives on a farm apparently. Is that where he gets his budding snags? Just makes it himself. Nonetheless, efficiency. I like that. With that though, a clear here, gonna bounce wave into the bubble. Denny dives out, and Denny almost in some trouble with a couple defenders in that area. Grabbing it back as Crazy Kit and sending it to Denny uncontested at the Pac-Man Geo. Clearing it out. Another interception though to Seb. Another interception to Koala. Koala couldn't get it to fall. Bouncing right back. And almost a self-rebound, but still yet back to Shotz and Gigglez. Now back to Pineapples and Gigglez. And Pineapples trying to send it on a clear. Victoria's saying her league sub currently. Won't see. Oh, who knows? Who knows? There's often a need for subs here in OCE. Hence, Echo Overtimes being a thing. With Pamwow and I last season. So you never know. Good to see you in the Twitch chat, though. Hope to see you maybe in gameplay eventually. But, you know, worst case scenario, you're just like me. A fan and a spectator. That's essentially what I am. I'm a fan who talks a lot, I guess. But with time winding down, really important to cause a turnover here. Otherwise, this could be the sweep. Let's see. Shotz and Gigglez getting stunned. So this is the opportunity and the one and only one they're going to have left. Needing to find some boost, and there they go for Pineapples trying to get there in time. But the stuns, that just may secure it here as Crazy Kit is going to walk it in and end it as well with a little extra ice. 7-2. And Shotz and Gigglez. They will win another match here. They're continuing their hot streak they've been starting up the last few weeks. So not too shabby whatsoever. Still a very close round, but Pineapples couldn't quite get that. Couldn't quite get that offense going again. It was kind of similar, right, in both rounds, where they started off with that early goal in the round, the early 2 points, but then that ended up being the only ones that can get going for the rest of the way, really. And it was just Shotz and Gigglez able to control it just a little bit more and find a few more scores for that end result that we see there. One second, let me get the scores in for you guys, and we'll be to the score screen in just a moment. Alright, so Shotz and Gigglez, as I mentioned here, having some really good showings as of late. Yeah, they will go up to 7-10 now. But once more, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of their last 8 matches that they've won. So nice streak being put on from Shotz and Gigglez. Pineapples, again, they were close. That'll put them here at 5-9, and you know, still have, I believe, another match ahead this week. So still have some chances. But yeah. Otherwise, looks like that might be it. I was kind of curious whether or not these teams would do the third round or not. I know sometimes in OCE it's discussed, but looks like it's gonna be it. Cruisin saying have a good night's rest. King, where's BTS? I love it when he's in here. Well, thanks. Yeah, have a good night, Cruisin. You legend, you and your flattery. It works though. Teehee. Have a good night, Cruisin. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late. But yeah, good. Glad to have you guys here. That was a good game. And I wish there were more, just so I can keep on yammering and stuff, you know. Having fun, though. Wouldn't rather be doing anything else at 3 a.m. Except maybe sleep, but not in the books for me. Let's see. What else here? Scrimbot and Deeffoot in the chat there. Mayonnaise with the GGs. Extra mayo. Agent Victoria. Why, thank you. I don't know. If you believe Grumpiest Broom says it makes me look older. Maybe it was the facial hair. Who knows? I mean, I shaved since then, but never you mind. Anyway, the night is young, and so am I. For another year or two, and then I'll be officially a boomer, like Dimwee. But yeah, power nap time. I got I got a little time left of me, and before I go down for the night, I think. But Shotz and Gigglez will have another match later tonight. It was against Centurions, last Centurions. So yeah, good luck to you guys. I know Centurions have been on their own roll as of late, so that'll be a tough matchup, but hopefully, yeah, it's a fun one, competitive. Points. Yes, prediction points. I'll get that for you right now. No worries. And done. There you go. Enjoy. So with that, I think that is it. So yeah, thanks for joining me, ladies and gents, and you know, any last things that I missed, let me know. Otherwise, I think we're good to go. And yeah, absolutely. What Agent said earlier, Victoria said, younger teams are really improving loads. Yep. Sure are. And Cruising earlier on as well, kind of similarly pointing out the resets and stuff. And yeah, as I said, that's kind of advanced, subtle things that you don't often see teams start to pick up as early as teams are picking up these days. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. I believe that's it. So thank you. Until next time. Wow, my voice cracked there. I'm a teenager again. Crazy Kit. Love you back. Thanks. Muchos and but tons of effort get you there. Absolutely. I think there are a lot of hungry teams in the league who are definitely looking to take it to that next level. So, like I said, it's fun to watch because it's like everyone, you know, rising tide lifts all boats type situation is what I like to say. So everyone making each other better. It's iron sharpens iron. That's the one. So good to see. Luigi, go enjoy WandaVision. You know, I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, I don't have a lot of time to watch stuff in general, but it's intriguing. It's on my list should I get around to actually watching stuff at some point. So enjoy. Anything else here? Okay, I think that takes care of it. So, stone sharpens iron. Can't you just give me one? Well, you know what? Iron de-wrinkles clothes. I could have said flattens, but de-wrinkles was a longer word. It's probably not even a word, but I said it anyways. I'm gonna go iron my clothes. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. I didn't have any other wrinkle-free ones. Won't lie. Anyway, until next time, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League, Season 3, Cycle 2, Week 6. A lot of numbers. Until next time, guys, be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other, and I'll see you again probably pretty soon. Good night.
We're underway.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.